Okay guys, good afternoon. This is your Doc John and welcome to this stream virtual flight here in the Philippines. Ayan guys, kakagaling lang ng duty. Yo, Sir Lawrence, good afternoon. Kamusta sir? Kakagaling lang ng duty. Okay, 12 hours duty kagabi, 8 p.m. to hanggang 8 a.m. kanina. Alright, very nice afternoon sa inyo guys, sa lahat ng mga kaibigan ko and colleagues sa Virtual Aviation. Welcome to this stream flight. Okay, so as you can see guys, we will be in command of this Airbus A330. So ibang aircraft naman yung gagamitin natin ngayon. So yung maker ng Airbus A330 na to is JAR Design. Okay, we'll be using the Cebu Pacific new livery for the Airbus A330. And guess what? Nasaan? Mactan pa rin tayo ulit. That is Romeo Papa Victor Mike. So, napili natin yung Mactan muna kasi we will be using a big aircraft. So, lilipad tayo galing Mactan papuntang Manila. Watching all of us dead? Ano yan? Okay, so without further ado guys, let's go inside our cockpit. Okay, so ito yung cockpit guys ng ating Airbus A330. So, nakatulad din sa ibang mga streamers natin, yung cockpit niya is almost the same din sa Airbus A321, 319 at yung pinagkaiba lang talaga yung Airbus A350. Ayan, sandali. New movie sa Netflix daw. Ay talaga? Sige, check ko din yan mamaya. Parang maganda yata yan. Okay. So, yan. Lilipad tayo guys galing Mactan Cebu International Airport and we will be going to Manila. So, yun usual route ng ating Airbus A330. Actually, in real life, nakasakay na ko ng Airbus A330 ng Cebu Pacific. Flew from Mactan Cebu going to Manila. Okay, so without further ado guys, let's go inside our instruments, kung ano yung pinagagawa na natin dito kanina. Actually, nandito na to kanina pa yung aeroplano natin. Pero ayan, parang naka-prepare na. Okay, so flight number natin for this stream, the afternoon flight is Cebu 1081 guys. And this is the Airbus A330. So kung makikita niyo, total cargo natin ngayon guys is 4.7 tons. Included na yun yung 1 ton lang na cargo talaga. At kasama yung mga 30 kilograms estimated luggages ng mga pasahero natin. Total passengers natin ngayon guys is 170 at yung fuel natin for this flight is actually it's 13.8 kaso hindi tayo makapaglagay ng exact na 13.8 so ginawa natin 14 tons or 14,000 kilograms. Ayan guys, makikita natin. Okay, so our cost index for this flight is 10. So ano nga yung cost index natin? Yun. Kapag mababa yung cost index natin, we're expected na mababa din yung climb speed natin, yung cruising speed natin. We're expecting na medyo mataas yung cruising altitude natin. Tapos magkakaroon tayo ng late descent mamaya at mababa din yung ating descent speed. So yung altitude natin for this flight is 34,000 feet since Manila is west of Mactan, Cebu. So gagamitin natin yung half moon principle, so nasa even route tayo. Okay, for our center of gravity, that is 143.2 tons. And our center of gravity is 23.7. Black fuel natin is 14. Good for our flight going to Manila and to our alternative airport, which is Clark International Airport in Angeles, Pampanga. Plus additional or dagdag yun ng 30 minutes worth of airtime para panigurado yan guys. Okay, so flight plan natin, nandito na. Basically, yung flight plan natin, we will pass by Moloch. Okay, we will pass by Moloch, then Whiskey 11 Airway, then papuntang, saan ba yun? Conde. So yun, simple lang. We will depart via runway 04, so we'll have our briefing mamaya. Good afternoon po, Sir Vico Lopez. Magandang hapon. Hope you have a nice lunch ngayong tanghali. Okay, so departure natin is Moloch 4 Papa and ang ating expected arrival is Conde 3 Romeo. Pero titingnan pa natin yan kasi meron na tayo yatang ground controller sa Manila. So titingnan natin yung ATIS information na ibibigay ni Sir William Sendo. Okay, so for perf naman natin, we will be using flaps 1 for our departure. THS natin is 5.4. Yung flex temperature natin is 45. V1 natin is 128, VR is 131, and V2 natin is 134. So V1 is yung rotate natin is 131, tapos yung speed natin in which we will lift off from the ground is 134 knots. Transition altitude in the Philippines is 11,000. Okay guys, so without further ado, set na natin yung eroplano natin. So pang-on na natin lahat ng mga fuel pumps natin. In short, lahat ng mga white lights na nasa overhead panel natin, i-extinguish natin. Yung others natin dapat naka-on na to. So ideally that is 1, 3, and 2. So left, right, and center. Kasi di ba 1, 2, and 3. So left, right, and center. Pero hindi ko na sinunod yung okay. Latest checking natin ngayong current weather natin here in Mactan, Cebu. Okay, this is updated 44 minutes ago. The wind is from the direction of northeast 40 degrees with a speed of 7 knots. Visibility natin is 10 kilometers or more. There are few clouds at an altitude of 2,000 feet. No ceiling has been observed. Temperature natin ground is 30 degrees Celsius. Heat index natin is 34. Napakainit. Dew point natin is 23 and air pressure level is 1011. Okay. Tapos, titingnan na natin yung map natin. Wala tayong problema sa weather natin during our flight sa route natin. Medyo maulap lang pag bago tayo umalis or nasa taas ng Cebu and Negros Occidental, medyo maulap. At pagpasok natin ng Southern Luzon, medyo maulap din. Pero so far, maganda yung weather natin guys, is expected. Okay. Now, so yung METAR natin pala, nakalimutan ko tinignan. Okay, yung conditions natin dito, METAR natin in Cebu, RPVM is 1011, nakaset na. Okay, let's set na lang yung initial climb natin to 1,000 feet. Yan ang usual nating initial climb, all other airports outside of Manila. So 1,005, correction, flight level 150 or 50,000 feet. Okay. So far, remove na natin lahat ng mga ground handling natin, guys. Ay, sandali lang. Baka kasi ma-remove ko yung jeep ground power natin. Sabay-sabay na lang natin aalis. Ito ngayon. Okay, let's now turn on our EPU. So, strobe lights on auto, beacon lights on, navigation lights on din. So, beacon lights natin yung umiilaw na pula to signify na magpapaandar tayo ng engines natin. Time to break something. I know what you mean, Sir Brett. Okay, this is the jar design, sir. Okay, alam na natin kung anong reputation ng jar design. Pero okay naman so far. Okay. And let's just wait for our APU to be available before we turn on our APU bleed. And before we proceed for our before start checklist. Okay guys, welcome to this stream flight. Just got out from duty. Actually, kanina pa alas 8 ng umaga. Good morning to Sir Brett in the US. So, nag-duty tayo kagabi guys for 12 hours. Ngayon, duty naman tayo dito sa virtual aviation natin. Welcome guys to this stream flight. So, habang hinihintay natin na APU natin maging available, decap tayo. Yun, available ng EPU bleed and EPU on. Let's now remove our external power. So, pwede na tayo mag-remove ng ating ground handling by jar design. Okay, this is our aircraft for this flight, guys. This afternoon, we are using real world time and real weather. So, we are at Cebu Mactan International Airport. Time right now is 50 minutes past the hour of 12 in the afternoon. Yan. Morning, it's like almost 11 p.m. Oh, 11 p.m. pa lang pala jets in the US? Oo nga pala, no? Okay. Sige. Short recap, guys. This is Cebu Pacific Airbus A330. We'll be flying live on VATSIM. So far, wala tayong controller here na nakasakop sa Cebu, pero meron tayong ground controller in Manila. We will be transporting 170 passengers on board and 4.7 tons of cargo. And we will be cruising at an altitude of 34,000 feet, expecting 53 minutes of airtime. Okay, let's now call our
ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay. So let's now have our before start checklist. Cockpit preps completed. Gear pins and covers. Remove. Signs on auto. Hindi pa. So signs auto.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you haven't already
There you go.
done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of
Sige,
you or
tapusin
in
na
over
natin
it
yan siya.
Please take your seat and fasten your
Okay, fuel
seatbelt.
quantity natin. Others na on nav. Fuel quantity, double checking. It's now 13.9 tons. So 14 tons yung niload natin. Takeoff data. Initial climb, 15,000 feet. We will be departing via the SID. Molok for Papa. And our bar reference is now set to 1011.
Smoking is prohibited on the entire
Count to the
Okay,
line.
all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Disabling or destroying
Alright, before we
lavatory
proceed,
smoke detectors is prohibited
windows and
by
doors are
law.
closed.
If
Beacon
you
is
have
now
any
on. Trust
questions
levels on
about our
idle and
flight
park
today,
brakes as
please don't
required.
hesitate
Okay,
to
let's
ask one of
now...
our flight attendants. Thank you.
Okay, so tapos na siya. So let's now have our departure briefing. This is Japan's Chart 10-9, published 13th of December 2019, Lapu-Lapu, Philippines, Mactan, Cebu International Airport. And right now, we will be departing via runway 04. Okay. So we will be pushing back our aircraft facing southwest, and yung taxi out routing natin will be Foxtrot, Bravo, then Kilo, holding point for runway 04. So runway configuration for
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, for our departure, for our SID, we will be using the Molok for Papa. Sir Yudaman, good afternoon from Malaysia. Yun, tama na ko yan for afternoon in Malaysia. Japan's Chart 10-3 Hotel, published 7th of September 2018. Okay, Mactan, Cebu International Airport. Molok for Papa departure. We will be climbing course 046 degrees. And at 2,500 feet, you're gonna turn left direct to Sebio, then to Aquilo, then to Molok. Alright, simple lang. So, ano yun? So, 046 degrees, then at 2,500 feet, we will be directing waypoint Sebio, then to Aquilo, then to Molok. So, wala tayong altitude restrictions dito, guys. Only thing that we will be starting our turn to the left direct to our first waypoint once we pass 2,500 feet. Okay. Okay, I think we're now all set for our departure. Double checking everything. Okay. All my instruments are working, guys. Good, good. Okay, let's now... Okay, engine mode selector to ignite or to start. Number crosses, bleed pressure is up. Double checking again weather. Wala na tayong kasama dito. Okay, so yan, before forget, yan, 122.8, double checking our comms. Okay, 122.8, bakit kaya hindi umilaw to? Okay, nasa kabila. There you go, 122.8. Mactan traffic advisory, Cebu Watch Rate 1 heavy will not commence pushback and start for runway 04. Okay, we're ready to go. Okay, parking brakes release. And pressure 0.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, starting engine number 1. Sorry guys, hinahanap yan. Again, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Currently time na ngayon is 5 minutes before the hour of 1 in the afternoon local time. So real world time and real weather tayo, guys. Sir Errol, kailan ka lilipad, sir? Nasaan sa ground ngayon si Sir William Sendo? Try natin tong jar design, sir, na Airbus A330. Actually, patagal na to sa akin. Maganda dito eh. I think this is the fastest. Ano, hindi. Kasi mas mabilis yung A340. Pero sa two-engine aircrafts ko ngayon, lahat ng two-engine aircraft ko ngayon, A330 is the fastest. I don't know if this is faster than the Airbus A350. Yan. Okay, engine number 1 is now stable. Starting engine number 2. Yun, para squawk natin. 4405 pa rin. Yan natin. Yun. Mayang gabi sir, may klase ako 1 to 4 niya. Ako nga pala, sige, kapag free naman ako mamayang gabi, magkita tayo naman ulit in Manila. Pero pwede din ako mag-control as Mactan. Kaso nga lang, konti nung nagdi-depart ng Mactan. Pwede din Davao, any airport to my ground. Wait, this is again guys, the Airbus
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
parking brake set, pressure's up.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, set na natin flaps natin to 1. Ground spoilers arm. Okay, check na natin. Flaps 1 tayo. Okay, flaps 1 ng THS natin is up 5-4. Okay, medyo okay, adjust lang natin dito ng konti. Up 5-4. Wait, yan. Kasi ginalaw ko pa. Yan, 5-4. Please connect na. Kasi mag-a-adjust yan sana hopefully. Okay, flaps natin is the auto brakes on max.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Bakit ko kasi ginalaw yung pitch trim? Yan kasi pakilamero. Ayan. Okay, after start checklist at the ISS record, ecam status now check, pitch trim. Supposedly it's up 5.4%. Nag-a-adjust pa guys. Saan na ba tayo? Rudder trim set to 0 and hand signals and planes were now received on my right. After start checklist is complete. Okay, let's now have our flight controls check guys. Rudders natin. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Elevators. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Ailerons. Full left. And full right. And neutral. Okay, forgot na off blocks time natin pala. And I think we're ready to go. Pero yung pitch trim natin kasi ginalaw ko pa. Bad kayo. Yun, paano ba ito mababalik guys? Anong work niyo po in real world sir? Ayan, doctor sir, pediatrician po. Kakagaling ko lang ng duty. Uy, bumalik ka na sa up 5.4. Kakainis. Yan, nag-decrease na siya. Hopefully pagdating natin ng runway mamaya. Okay, so turn off na natin APU pin natin, master switch off. Let's now turn on our turn off lights, no slides to taxi, and we're ready to go. Okay, mag-transmit tayo in uniform. Mactan traffic advisory Siri 2, watch wait 1 heavy, commencing taxi, Foxtrot, Bravo, Kilo, for na holding point, runway 04. Okay, there you go, and we're ready to go. Hindi na natin dito na check guys, pero dito yung navigation display natin. Set na natin 20 na lang. Alright. Then, we'll check ng everything. Yep. Okay, and then we'll select turn to norm. Hindi naman umuulan. Okay, parking brakes release and pressure 0. Okay, taxi out na tayo guys. Nasa Bravo
When
na
the
tayo
seatbelt
guys.
sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap.
Clear on the
To
right.
release your
Clear on
seatbelt,
the left.
let the upper portion of it buckle. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft, 2 forward, 2 aft, and 1 over wing. Please take a few moments now to locate your pressure are always being monitored. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. A life vest is located in a pouch under
Turn the
your
left,
seat or
turn the
between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist and adjust at the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpieces. Use the whistle and light to attract attention. You will find this and all the other safety information in the card located in the seat pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight.
Okay, before takeoff checklist tayo guys. Flight controls, check. Flight instruments, checked. Briefing, confirmed. Tap setting, configure 1, check. V1, BRB, flex temperature, 128 blue, 144 magenta. Flex temperature is 45, checked. ATC set natin, imagine natin lang natin, 4105. Ikaw memo, takeoff no blue, down na tayo. Okay guys, before tayo mag-sterile cockpits, short recap ng flight natin guys. This is Cebu Pacific Monterey 1 Airbus A330. Yan. And we are flying live on VATSIM, departing Mactan, Cebu International Airport, heading to Manila, Ninoy Aquino International Airport. Just expecting some 58 minutes of airtime for a cruising altitude of 34,000 feet and speed of 436 knots. And we are transporting 170 passengers and 4.7 tons of cargo for these flights. Okay, so ayan, we are now taxiing on Quito all the way to we are now taxiing at Bravo all the way to Quito for holding point for runway 04 guys. So this is the jar design Airbus A330 guys. Yan. And luckily for me, I've already tried to be on this aircraft twice na. Isa galing Mactan papuntang Manila at isang flight galing Manila papuntang Incheon. So our departure or SID for this flight is Molok for Papa guys. Alright, start the cockpit tayo guys. Train Andy will be on my side. Mactan traffic advisory, Cebu 1 approaching holding point runway 04 in aircraft on base and final dispatch. Clear the right, clear the left. Mactan traffic, Cebu 1 lining up runway 04. set, pressure's up. Okay, let's now finish our checklist. Takeoff runway 04, confirm cabin crew advised, TCAS on TARA. Engine mode selector to norm, packs will be off for this departure. Baktan traffic advisory, Cebu 181, loading runway 04. Okay. Nose lights take off, checking everything is set, and we're ready to go. Parking brakes release, pressure 0, chrono time on, and increase power 50%. Right, engines are now stable. Manflex 45, SRS runway auto thrust full check. Thrust set. Knots. V1 and rotate. Zip line, gear up. The pilot one engage. Alright, and we're airborne, guys. Upland traffic advisory, Cebu 181, now airborne passing 1,200 feet, small lock for Papa departure, IFR Manila. Thrust climb checked. Back one on. Okay, speed manage tayo. Laps 0, speed check, lap 0. Passing green dot, ground spoilers disarmed, all slides off. Okay, speed resume as published. Okay, after takeoff climb checklist, landing gear up, flaps retracted, packs are on, down to the left. Okay guys, we're now directing to waypoint Sergio, then to Aquilo, then to Molo. Okay, no traffic in the vicinity, let's fly direct Molo. Traffic advisory, Cebu 181, directing waypoint Moloch, climbing, initially 150. Okay, passenger view natin guys. So this is Cebu. Looks like we are passing some other turbulence. Yeah, ilan tayo dito? Alright, 1,000 feet to go before we turn off our landing lights. Right, 10,000 feet. Okay, turn off na natin yung landing lights natin. Okay, no more turbulences. Seatbelt
Ladies
signs
and
on.
gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten
Okay, and let's further climb to our cruising altitude of 34,000.
However, we always recommend to keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated. You may now turn on your electronic devices such as calculators, CD players, and laptop computers. In a few moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you hot or cold drinks, as well as breakfast, dinner, supper, light meal, and snack. Alcoholic drinks are also available at a nominal charge with our
Okay.
compliments.
Transition
Also,
altitude.
we will be showing you our
Kinetic
video
standard
presentation.
set.
Now, sit
Passing
back,
flight level
relax, and enjoy
117.
the flight. Thank
Okay,
you.
same. Bar friend set to standard. After takeoff, my checklist is complete. Okay guys, we're now airborne. We are tracking Mount Waypoint Moloch. So nag-bypass tayo nilang Wang Waypoints. So initial climb natin kanina was 150, pero ngayon walang traffic. So we'll be climbing directly to flight level 340. This is again Cebu Pacific Airbus A330 flying live on VATSIM as Cebu Pacific 1081. And we have just departed Mactan Cebu International Airport around 6 minutes ago, and we are now heading to Manila Ninoy Aquino International Airport. We are now climbing to our assigned cruising altitude of 34,000 feet, and we're just expecting some 53 minutes of airtime going to Manila with a speed of 436 knots. Yes, so kapag may tailwind component tayo, mas mapapabilis yung flight natin, guys. And we are now transporting 170 passengers and 4.7 tons of cargo going to Manila. Alright, a very nice afternoon guys. So all ng mga friends ko dyan, those who will be watching this stream or those who are watching this stream via Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, a very nice afternoon here from the Philippines guys. Time check right now here in the Philippines is ready 14 minutes past the hour of 1 in the afternoon, and we are on the 29th day of January 2022. Okay, let's now expand our navigation display range, and let's now turn off our terrain empty. Yan. So we are now around 160 nautical miles away from our top of descent, and we are still climbing. So nasa 20,000 feet pa lang tayo guys. So expected natin guys is 34,000 feet. Alright guys, magandang hapon sa uli sa lahat. Ito pong lipad bilang 1081 patungong Maynila. Yun, Tagalog yun. Alright. Okay, since we are still climbing, wala tayong magagawa. Double check natin since we are flying real world, real time guys. We will be expected to be on our top of descent at 0532, or that will be 1:32 in the afternoon. Okay, so meron pa tayong around 15 minutes to go before our top of descent. So siguro mga around 15 or 120, 125. Yes, mga 125 tiro magkakaroon tayo ng arrival briefing natin. So far, habang wala tayong ginagawa, I'll just prepare mark charts for our arrival in Manila. Okay guys, I will be out of the cockpit muna for 5 minutes. I will be back by 1:25 in the afternoon for our briefing for our arrival. Alright? Hello po Doki, I'm back. Sir Justin, magandang hapon. Kamusta diha sa Negros Oriental? Nice ma'am, paniud to ninyo din ha. Okay guys, sandali lang guys. Kukuha lang muna ng tubig. So expected natin na top of descent natin is 1:32 in the afternoon. So pwede tayong magkaroon ng arrival briefing at 1:25 real world real time. So time check right now 1:18 in the afternoon Philippines. Okay. So enjoy muna guys muna yung view natin from the outside ng aeroplano natin, and I'll be back again as soon as possible. Alright guys, see you later. Hello guys, I'm back. Yes, there's is the Airbus A330, pero hindi to yung A330 na yun. Hindi ko sure kung sino yung gumagawa ng A330, but parang hindi yata for sure si Jar Design. Ano ba yung sinigang? Yes, tama si Sir Gigo. Current engine option pa yan. Hindi pa itong Neo. Sir Gigo, ano nga yung one? Yung sa flight sim na gumagaw na merong Neo na ngayon. Kasi I saw somebody posted it on a certain page na naka A330 Neo na. Okay, check yung bats by Microsoft 2020. Tama, MSFS 2020. Tama. Meron ako ng MSFS pero yun. Hirap nun. Nasanay kasi sa Explain 11. Okay, checking on VATSIM guys. Medyo delay si VATSIM ng ilang seconds to minutes. Mag-update kasi every 4 minutes nag-refresh si VATSPy. Pero we are already in the vicinity of the tip of Iloilo. Soon to be at Rojas City. So Rojas BOR dito yan. Then dito din yung Kalibo. Then this Katiklan. So yung top of descent natin guys is 1:32 in the afternoon. So time check right now. Sir, what time kayo mag-ground? Actually, walang kaming talagang schedule, sir. Kapag walang tao talaga, kapag free ako. Pero ngayon, nandun sa Manila si Sir William. Siya yung nag-ground. Siya yung bagong release na solo validated na ground controller natin in Manila. So, yeah. So, siya muna nagko-control. Kagabi nag-control ako ng Manila ground for around almost 2 hours between around parang 9 to 11 p.m. yata kagabi. Tapos yung kahapon na stream natin, parang lumipad lahat, puro mga papuntang Singapore. Doon. Nasa hospital ako nung kagabi. Maganda naman yung graphics ng Microsoft. Maganda yung series. Yun, talaga maganda. Oo. Walang duda about sa series and sa graphics ng Microsoft. However, sabi nga ng mga streamers din natin na mas in anong tawag ba doon? Functionality or in tawag ba doon? Basta mas malapit sa reality, yun. Mas maganda yung explain talaga. It depends na lang kung sino gumawa talaga ng eroplano. So far, sa experience ko, yung maganda talaga na eroplano siyempre si Tolis at si Inibuilds. So, yung ibang other aircraft maker, okay. Silent na muna ako doon. Saan po kayo magla-landing do? Yan. We will be arriving sa Manila. Yung usual domestic route ng A330. So, Mactan, Cebu to Manila or paminsan-minsan Manila, Davao or Manila, Davao or Cebu, Davao. Yan. Vice versa. Si Captain JC Rage, Microsoft yung nilalaro yun. Yes, oo nga. Nakikita ko nga, sarap nga ng mga graphics nun eh. Pero, meron naman akong Microsoft, pero ewan ko lang, parang hindi talaga ako ganun ka-adventurous na tao. Merong Airbus A320 yung Microsoft, pero ewan bakit, parang hindi ako hiyang sa Explain 11. So, okay na ako so far dito sa ano ba nasabi ko? Hindi ako mas hiyang ako sa Explain 11 compared sa Microsoft. Maganda din yung 3-part 3D, 'di ba? Si Toga Gaming 3-part 3D yung ginagamit most of the time. Tapos meron ding ano pa yung isang tagagawa apa? Si part 3D. Microsoft tapos nagalit si Captain JC Rage last sim niya sa Microsoft Inis. Ay, oo, nandun ako. Tamang-tama, Sir Gigo. Di ba, nag-chat kami doon? Isa ako sa mga kausap ni Captain JC doon sa chat. Pangit niya eh. Nainis doon siya. Yun yata yung last flight niya papuntang Bicol. If I'm not mistaken yata. Parang Bicol yun. Nainis doon eh. Supposed to be magkakaroon pa ng second leg si Captain JC. Pero ngayon, doon sa post ng Facebook page ni Captain JC, magla-live yata yun ngayong hapon. Hindi ko alam kung anong oras. Hinihintay ko din si Captain JC mag-online. So, hopefully, makapag-land tayo ng Manila before siya mag-online. Alright guys, let's go back na sa cockpit natin at umaalog pala yung aeroplano natin due to turbulence. Hindi ko alam. Ngayon pala kung magsi-seatbelt sign. Uy, grabe yung alog ah. Severe turbulence to. Wala na. Wala na ba? Wala na. Kapon morning. Okay. Ikaw pala yung Sir Jigo, yung galing Los Angeles. So, napagkamalan ko ikaw si Sir Errol. Sabi ko pa naman kagabi kay Sir Errol, long haul flight siya. Ikaw pala yun. Okay, so ayan, malapit na tayo guys sa top of descent natin. Okay, decrease muna natin yung range ng ating navigation display. Yan, less than 80 nautical miles na lang. So, prudent na mag-start tayo ng ating arrival briefing. So, before we do it, let's check again the weather in Manila. Okay, so since meron tayong controller in Manila, we will base our landing sa 80s niya. Ayan, ang bait ni Sir William. ILS approach, runway 06. Okay, maraming salamat, Sir William. Okay, let's use now our Condé 3 Romeo. Okay, this is Japanson chart 10-2 Delta, published 20th of March 2020. Condé 3 Romeo arrival for runway 06. So, Condé 3 Romeo from Condé at or above flight level 160 to Boris to at or above 9,000 feet pala, sorry. Then to YM at or above 6,000 doon to 13 at or above 5,000. So, maraming parang altitude distinction tayo guys. To make it simpler, tingnan natin yung diagram. Condé, maximum 250 knots yung speed natin dito. Even though ang ating altitude is more than 10,000 pa. So, may altitude restriction of at or above 16,000 feet. Then, the waypoint Boris, wala namang speed restriction, pero at or above 9,000 feet. YM, reduce na tayo to 230 knots. Then, at or above 6,000 feet. Then, to 13, at or above 5,000 feet. Maximum speed na natin is 210 knots kasi magkakaroon tayo ng sharp right turn dito for our straight in landing for runway 06. For our ILS approach, yan, paminsan-minsan lang akong gumagamit nito. Manila, Philippines ILS Localizer Runway 06, February 24, 2017 published. Effectivity is 2nd of March. Localizer natin is 109.1, input natin mamaya. Final approach course natin is 61. Minimum altitude natin to capture the localizer is 2,500 feet. ILS natin, decision altitude is 280 feet. So, ito yung gagamitin natin kasi ILS tayo. Airport elevation is mataas, 25. Runway elevation natin is 16. Minimum sector altitude around the aerodrome natin guys is on the northeast pala, 7,000 feet. In case na mag-miss approach tayo guys, so track natin 061 degrees. And at 1,000 feet, turn right to intercept Manila VOR at radial 145. So outbound radial po. At 4,000, turn right for holding at Manila VOR or instructed by our ATC. So ito yun yung go around course natin, miss approach. So at 1,000, turn right tayo to join outbound radial ng Manila VOR at 145. Then at 4,000, turn right again tayo, babalik tayo ng Manila VOR at mag-hold sa taas ng Manila. Okay, that is our holding pattern in case we have a missed approach. And for our aerodrome chart, this is 10-9, published 1st of October 2021. And we will be touching down runway 06 with a length of 3.4 kilometers. And sa usual na NOTAMs or ATIS information ng Manila, all heavy aircraft must vacate via either Romeo 1 or Echo 1. Basta, most of the time, bawal. Hindi man bawal, pero encouraged na ang Romeo 2 is for just medium and below aircraft. Yung heavies, dito tayo sa Romeo 1 or Echo 1. Okay. Tingnan na natin. Yan, 40 nautical miles away na lang yung top of descent natin. Input na natin yung mga necessary details natin. Pero before that, medyo inaan ko muna yung interior. Okay. Yun. Music ko palang malakas. Yun. So, input na natin sa RadNav natin guys yung mga necessary details na kailangan natin for our ILS approach. So, localizer frequency natin guys is 10... sorry. Nakalimutan ko, chart design pala to. 109.1. And course natin is 61 degrees. Yun. Then, for our perf page, puntahan natin yung approach phase natin. Lagay na natin yung decision altitude which is 280. Yun. In initial na lang natin yung QNH in Manila. Lagay na lang natin dito ngayon. So, current weather in Manila, ground temperature natin 27, surface winds natin 50 degrees at 4 knots, QNH is 1011. Okay, mag-input na lang tayo ng details dito, pero if ever there will be changes in the weather in Manila, we will just change it also here sa ating flight management system. 50 dash, ay no, lakit dash, 500 4 knots. There you go. Transition altitude natin guys is 13,000 feet. Full landing configuration natin is full. Okay, so hindi pa nakalagay. V-up natin guys, which is yung speed natin para hindi tayo mag-stall upon landing is 131. Pwede na, kapag manage tayo, pwede natin gawin 136 yung ginagawa ng mga piloto pag speed manage sila or manual thrusts during landing. Okay, so nakaset na yung instruments natin for arrival. Okay, ano yung, sorry, adjust, ngayon lang ako nakabalik sa chat natin guys. Okay, di na nagalit si Captain Rachel sa Microsoft. Kahapon morning Cap, thank you pala sa ground. Oo nga, maraming salamat din sa paglipad pero grabe, long holder kayo. Mag-live kayo mamaya Doc. Try ko lang kapag marami tayong traffic kasi paminsan-minsan naman kapag walang traffic sa Manila parang hindi naman ideal na mag-live kasi wala ka namang ginagawa. Okay. Philippine 900, haha. Ingay nila sa Discord sir kaya say again ako sa taxi. Walang problema yun. wala namang maraming traffic kahapon ng umaga so it's okay. Iba boses natin sir pag nasa VATSIM. Talaga? Kasi I don't know if sa X-Pilot pwede ninyong mapalitan na tanggalin yung tawag mo doon. Meron ditong settings na disable radio effects. Baka naka-radio effects tayo guys kapag kinakausap ko kayo. Pwede nyo ma-disable yung radio effects doon sa X-Pilot para mas marinig nyo yung actual na boses na kausap mo sa other line. Okay, check nga natin. Yan, less than 20 nautical miles lang guys. Magde-descent na tayo. Check nga natin in VATSIM. Check natin in VATSPy pala. Kumusta? Nasaan na ba tayo? Uy, ano ba to? Bakit maalog yung flight natin? Bakit maraming air pockets dito? Okay, papasok na tayo ng Batangas. Nasa eastern part na tayo ng Mindoro. Okay, parang maalog talaga. Okay naman so far ang weather sabi ko parang naman. Okay, so yun nga, before nag-start tayo ng stream kanina, binasa natin yung, or tinignan natin yung weather report natin. So dito sa location natin guys, merong light rain sa baba natin. At mayroong clouds between, or dito sa eastern part ng Mindoro, until we enter Batangas. Pero sa Batangas na, maulap din. Expected na maulap. So hopefully, hindi magkakaroon tayo ng wala tayong maraming tawag ba doon? Turbulence on our final approach to Manila. Ilang oras ko nang lipad do? What do you mean, Sir Justin? Yung ngayong araw lang? Or also ngayong lipad lang? Or total in VATSIM? Kasi sa VATSIM, meron kaming nire-record ng VATSIM kung ilang oras ka nang lumilipad as pilots. Actually, hindi naman siya dapat lumilipad kasi pwede i-count yun kapag online ka. Mas hindi ka lang lumilipad. Okay, descent na tayo. Pwede na tayo diretso ng descent sa 2,500 feet. Okay, gawin na natin 15,000 feet. Ito muna tayo kasi may altitude restriction tayo guys, di ba? So 160. So pwede mag 160 muna tayo. Hindi ko na na-check yung VATSIM statistics ko as a pilot, pero more or less siguro mga around 1,000 plus hours na din. Nare-record din doon yung gaano na ako katagal na nag-ATC o nasa S1. Yun. So sa S1, as total S1 nung galing pa akong Kuwait hanggang dito na sa Pilipinas, 1,000 1,000 plus na. I think 1,600 hours na. Kung dito sa Pilipinas, 200 plus hours na ako nag-ground controller in Manila. So, iniintay ko lang yung next training ko for tower. So, naka-line up na din ako for tower training in Manila. Okay, beginning descent na tayo, guys. Bakit kaya bakit kayo nang sasalita yung PA ko? I-remove ko muna yung seatbelt signs kasi pwede pa silang mag-prepare ng cabin habang wala tayong turbulences. Okay, so habang naghihintay tayong mag-descend further, set na natin yung frequency natin to ground, yung standby frequency natin which is 121.8. Para paglapag natin, shift na tayo ng ating frequency to ground controller. Meron bang nagkamali sa paglanding do kung magka-traffic controller ka? Meron naman. Yung ano mang paglalanding sabi ko. Kasi actually technically sa ground, hindi namin kontrolado yung runways. So every time na papasok yung isang eroplano sa runway, unless it's a free flow nang magko-cross ng runway 31, pero kapag papasok ng runway for take-off or nasa runway pa rin habang naglalanding sila, hindi namin kontrolado yun sila. So siguro pag tower controller na ako, guys, masasagot ko yan. Personally, hindi ko pa na-experience yan. Pero yung nakikita ko lang sa Manila na nagkakamali pag naglalanding is mag-go around sila kasi masyadong mataas. Hindi nila, kapag kunyari available yung ILS, hindi na nakaka-capture yung ILS frequency. So that is the reason bakit dito sa chart natin kanina, guys, we have this one, the minimum altitude na 2,500 feet. Kasi kapag hindi ka nakaabot ng 2,500 feet at Delta 708 from IML, ito yan, Delta 708 IML, parang just hindi ko naman ito masasabing align sa Sangli, pero parang dito sa part ng Cavite na to, kapag hindi kayo umabot ng 2,500 feet, hindi nyo makakapture yung localizer. So kapag hindi nyo makakapture yung localizer, hindi maaaring mag-guide ng ILS yung eroplano na maglanding sa runway. So dapat eksakto tayong nasa 2.5 at yung prescribed. Kaya sinabi ko kanina, minimum altitude to capture the localizer is 2,500 feet. Kunyari, dumating na tayo ng 2,500 feet at waypoint Tara, medyo malayo-layo pa tayo ng konti sa 7 point dito sa Delta 7.8. Maintain lang tayo ng 2,500 feet. Basta wag tayong mas mataas or mas mababa sa 2,500. Unless pa after nyan, hindi natin makapture localizer, magmamanual landing tayo in Manila. Disable natin yung autopilot and magmamanual tayo. Ano pa ba yung mga nagkakamali landing? Missed approach, yan. Kapag masyadong mabilis kayo, so mag-miss-approach course kayo. So, just ibig sabihin yung mga miss-approach dito na instructions. So, meaning it's either na hindi yung makaka-touchdown yung gears mo within the specified area for touchdown. Even though gaano kahaba yung runway, basta hindi touchdown yung gear mo sa parang threshold na landing points, I forgot the term, mag-go around ka talaga. So yan ang parang dictum doon. Another thing, kunyari may biglang nag-spawn sa runway tapos pinakommand ng tower na go around, so wala na mag-follow talaga. Parang so far yun ang pagkakaalam ko, judging basing it sa mga napapanood kong mga lodi natin, sila Captain JC, si Sputnik Aviation, si Sky Blue, si Joshua Kadukoy, yan. So doon natin nakukuha yung mga points na sinasabi ko ngayon. Kasi basically hindi ako piloto virtual airline pilot lang tayo dito, guys. Sorry, masyado palang mahina yung microphone ko. Ayan. Okay na ba to? Hindi ko na malayan. Yan. Alright guys, just a short recap sa flight natin guys. This is the Cebu Pacific Airbus A330 with the Cebu Pacific livery. Hindi itong Neo guys. This is still the CEO. And we are live on VATSIM as Cebu Pacific 1081. So you can see us on VATSPy guys. Yun, that is us. Yan, papasok na tayo ng Batangas pala, sorry. And we just left our cruising altitude of 34,000 feet. We have 170 passengers on board and 4 tons of cargo. And we departed Mactan Cebu International Airport around, let's see, around 40 minutes or more, or ganong oras tayo nag-depart. And we are on our initial descent na to Manila. So yung star natin ngayon for our arrival course natin ngayon is Conde 3 Romeo for runway 06. Tapos yung binigay na ATIS information ng ating ground controller is, tingnan nga natin yan. Check natin ulit yung VAT ATIS. Hindi nyo pala nakikita. Sayang. Hindi nyo nakikita palang VAT ATIS. Pero yan, si Sir William Sendo, he is online right now. We'll be expecting ILS approach for runway 06 in Manila. Pero yung departure 06 and 13 is in use. Okay, so pag nag-vacate na tayo ng runway guys, that's the time na tayong tatawag sa kay ground controller. Okay, malayo-layo pa naman tayo. Ilang minimum altitude mag-disconnect ng autopilot? Depende sa user. Pero kapag RNAV approach, parang nahahalata ako. Personal procedure ko ng 1,000 feet. Nagdi-disconnect na ako autopilot kapag RNAV approach. Pero, not so sure about that in real world. Pero kapag ILS tayo ngayon, so pwedeng mag-land ang eroplano natin using just by instruments. Okay, sana ba tayo guys? Okay, we are now inbound waypoint Bores. I-descend na tayo further to 2,003. Gawin na lang natin 3,000 feet. Okay, adjust na natin sa 2,500 feet sa mandatory altitude natin to capture the localizer. Yeah, tama. Just double checking everything. Region RADNAV natin. Frequency na ng ILS for Manila 109.1461. Okay, perf natin. Landing page natin. Double checking again weather in Manila 1011, 27 and 50.50 and 4. Okay, same pa rin. Wala pa yung problema. Okay, sana ba tayo? Okay, so i-research din kayo guys. Kasi RNAV is a shortcut. Parang paano siya ng area navigation. It's a method used by IFR navigation to allow the aircraft to choose any course within a network of navigation beacons. However, maraming beacons sa Manila. So kaya kapag 1,000 feet nag-disconnect tayo ng autopilot, then we'll just manually land the aircraft sa choice of runway natin. Medyo masyadong technical ng RNAV, so baka mali pa yung ma-explain ko. Pero yan ang pagkakaintindi ko lang so far. So, in other words, yung RNAV natin is nagdi-depend tayo sa GPS natin. Kaya tinitingnan usually dito sa progress page if the GPS is primary and the accuracy is high. So, yan. Pero yun nga, sasabi dito sa ni-research ko, it allows the aircraft to choose any course within a network of navigation beacons. So, hindi siya parang precision approach, guys. Tama ba? Hindi ba siya precision approach? Pero parang pang ganun yung idea. Okay. Waypoint Boris tayo. Meron, guys, allowing altitude restriction at 9,000 feet. Okay, transfer ko muna itong chat namin sa kabila para mas makita niyo. Yan. So, yung highlighted na purple numbers, this is our altitude restriction. So, dapat at Waypoint Boris at or above 9,000 feet tayo. Diyan nagre-reflect ito. 9,000 feet. Yan. 9,000 feet. 9,000 feet. Pero wag niyo. Pero guys, hindi ako masyado makakapag-provide ng more in-depth na explanation ng mga technicalities sa aeroplano kasi baka mapapahiya tayo kapag mali-mali yung mga sinasabi ko. Alright guys, we just passed by flight our transition altitude of 13,000 feet. Let's now set our squawk to 1011. Okay, 1011 set. Passing flight level 1, 2, 4. Now, alright. So, approach checklist na tayo. Briefing confirmed. ECAM status check. Seatbelts are now on. Okay, on na din natin. Actually, 10,000 feet. Pwede pa. And minimum set na natin to ano yung minimum nga natin kanina, guys? Yan, 280 feet. Kakalimutan ko din yan. And our bar reference is now set to 1011. Okay, pag lumapit na tayo or nasa 10,000 feet na tayo, guys, we'll be turning on our landing lights. So, speed natin ngayon, maintaining pa tayo 200. Bakit ang bilis natin? Bigla tayong bumilis. Dapat mag-slow down na tayo dito kasi malapit na tayo sa YM. Bakit yan bilis? Okay, tulungan natin bumagal yung aeroplano natin. Talagang umaakyat siya. Tingnan ko yung flight plan natin. 230 oh. Kasi 270 ako dito siya. Nasa 270. Sige, magmamanual na lang tayo muna kasi masyadong mabilis. Okay. Malapit na tayo sa 10,000 feet. So, reduce na lang natin sa 250 knots. Yun. So, may isang pushback na sa terminal 1. Parang malaking eroplano to. Okay, 10,000 feet na tayo, guys. Landing lights on. Okay, 10,000 feet na tayo, guys. So, less na lang tayo. Lilesen na natin yung mga talks natin kasi we will be focusing now on our arrival. Terrain ND will be on my side. Okay, landing lights on. Sir Lawrence, maraming salamat, sir. Other name pala guys ng Airbus A330 is the butter machine kasi among mga aircrafts natin, siguro I don't know if just limited to Airbus, pero yun, butter machine to kasi madaling mag-butter dito sa Airbus A330. Sabi nga nila A330 is the perfected A340. Okay, we're now turning towards 13, reducing speed now to 230 knots, descending further to 5,000 feet. Wala pa namang airborne, so no need for that. Manila traffic, Cebu 181 heavy. Now inbound 13, 5 miles, expecting ILS approach runway 06 Manila. Alright, cabin crew be seated for arrival. Okay, nakaline up na si 216. Manila traffic, Cebu 181 joining base for runway 06. Okay, flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1. Flaps 2, speed check, flaps 2. Okay, approach phase is now activated. Okay, approach button on. Autopilot to engage. Okay guys, so yun, we will depart, vacate via Romeo 1. Manila traffic, Cebu 181 turning final for runway 06 ILS approach Manila. Brake slow lang tayo guys. Di pala masyado rinig ng engine ng A330. Medyo. Kaso nga hininaan ko lang sir. Natin dito engine hindi ko napapalakas dito eh. Okay, at 2,500 feet, we will be deploying our lander. Okay, we are now established in the localizer. Manila traffic, Cebu 1381 established in the localizer. Okay, landing lights. Landing gear down. Gear down pala. Okay, flaps 3, speed check, flaps 3. Flaps 4, speed check. Flaps 4. Okay. Lights on. Okay, ILS approach tayo guys. Runway 06. Okay, 2 whites, 2 reds. Meron 3 eroplano sa Manila ngayon. Light slope check. Can you fly RPLL RPVD Sundok? Sige, salamat sa pag-suggestion sir. Pwede, Dumaguete tayo. Meron din tayong scenery dyan in Dumaguete. Yan. Salamat, sige Sir Lawrence. Try natin. Sorry. Yan, hinahanap ko yung magandang view. Two whites, two reds. So, nasa glide slope tayo. Tama yung descent natin. Ganda talaga mag-land dyan sa Manila lang. Yes, maganda. Oo nga. Next natin siguro stream even to afternoon. Mag-stream tayo gabi. Clear left, clear right pa rin. Bakit kaya walang mga sounds dito? Anyway, sige lang. Hindi natin naririnig yung call-outs. Okay. Spoilers, decel, reverse green. $70 knots. Okay, disengage natin autopilot. Right, may controls na. 40 knots, manual braking na tayo. Yun. Doon tayo mag-vacate guys sa Romeo 1. Okay, transfer na tayo ng frequency to ground. Okay, landing lights off, strobe lights on auto, runway turn off lights off, nose lights on taxi. Manila Ground, good afternoon, Cebu 1081, Bakite deactive by Romeo 1, requesting taxi Terminal 3. Okay, bakit niya? Wait. Bakit hindi siya sumasagot sa akin? Sige, bakit na muna tayo dito. Manila Ground, good afternoon. Cebu 1281 with you. Bakit hindi reso? 121.8 naman. Hindi kaya nag-disconnect. Hindi, online ako sila. Nakikita ko sila. Manila Ground, good afternoon. Cebu 1281. Or baka magdi-disconnect na si Ground. Hindi natin alam. Okay. Or baka out of the station muna siya. Sige lang, taxi lang tayo. Charlie Delta Golf 14. Manila Ground, Cebu 1281 with you. Okay, yeah. Sige, hold muna tayo dito, guys. Manila Ground, Cebu 1281. Sandali lang. Bakit na mali ito? Kaya pala, mali, my bad. Hindi nag-change yung actual. Yan. Yun, sorry. Manila Ground, good afternoon. Cebu 1281, apologies for the wrong frequency. Bakita deactive by Romeo, requesting taxi to the Terminal 3. .1 naman. Oh my gosh, bakit hindi ko siya makontak? Manila Ground, good afternoon. Cebu 1281 with you. Manila Ground, good afternoon. Cebu 1281. 118.1 naman Sandali lang. Nasa 80s pala ako yun. Mga mali-mali ko. Bakit kaya kanina hindi ko siya makontak? Yan. Manila Ground, good afternoon. Cebu 1281. Dali lang. Bakit kaya hindi niya ako naririnig? Manila Ground received text instructions. Charlie Delta Golf 14 be choice Terminal 3. Thank you, sir. Bakit kaya? Hindi ta kasi tayo nakapag-radio check kanina Kung 121. Kasi naka 121 din ako kanina Pinalitan ko lang, try ko lang. Ano ba pinagagawa ko? Anyway, landing checklist tayo. Cabin crew landing checklist. After landing pala, flaps retracted, spoilers disarmed, radar off, predictive ventures off. Okay, tingnan natin na paandar actually. Down to the line, below the line, window, EPU master switch on. Okay, so this is November, next is Charlie. Oh, mayroon na ng tower. Nag-online ng tower natin. Si Kenzo. 121.8 naman. 121. Ground is 121.8. 121.8. Tama naman, oh. Tingnan natin. Stop muna tayo. Ayusin natin ito. 121.8. Yan. Nasa 121.8 naman ako. Manila ground, Cebu 181, do you read now?
5 by 5.
Thank you, Sir Bill. Kanina hindi ko makonect, naka 121.1 na ako. Weird doon. Okay, EPU is now available, guys. So dito na magpark. Tayo na mag-isa dito sa Terminal 3. Yan. Kumusta na kaya? That is so weird.
Manila ground, good afternoon. This is Brunei 118 Heavy. 118 Heavy, Manila ground, go ahead. Brunei 118 Heavy, we're at Terminal 1, Gate 9er, request ADC clearance to Brunei, flight level 340 with information Bravo. We are at Boeing 767. Hey, 118 Heavy, you're cleared to Brunei, fly the Bukal to Romeo departure, runway 06. Then as filed, climb and maintain level 340 squawk 1354. Cleared to Brunei, VD Bukal to Romeo departure, runway 06, flight plan route, climb to level 340 squawk 1354.
Gusto ko na makinig sa kanila.
118 Heavy, retox is ready for push and start. Clear push and start for 118 Heavy, thank you.
Hoy, may Manila Control. Sino kaya to? Tama-tama lang yung dating natin. Ano oras na ba? Alas 2. Sino to? Si Sir Angelo. Sayang, hindi natin nabutan. Alright. Park na tayo dito, guys. Hirap talaga itong bigat. Isa din sa mabigat eh. Bigat ng aeroplano to. Hello, Sir Justin. Hello din. Yan, Sir Justin. Papark na tayo. Bigat na talaga ng aeroplanong to. Alright. The APU is now available. APU bleed on. APU bleed is now on. Okay, shutting down engine number 2. Sarap pumasok sa kanila, oh. And N1 is down less than 10%. Shutting down engine number 1. Alright, disconnect na tayo muna sa VATSIM, guys. Alright, welcome guys to Manila. Yan. So this is our aircraft, guys, the Cebu Pacific Airbus A330 of JAR design. We just arrived here at Manila International Airport, and we came from Mactan, Cebu International Airport. Okay, so without further ado, guys, let's now have a replay of our landing here in Manila. Tumakbo ako ng computer para makatingin sa live. Uy, salamat, sir. Salamat, Sir Justin. Tingnan nga natin yung rival natin kasi natagalan tayo dito sa Charlie kanina. Tingnan natin kung nakapag-batter nga talaga tayo. Okay. Yan, guys. So, yung problema, guys, sa JAR design, hindi nag-animate yung ground spoilers natin or airbags natin. So, wala kayong makikitang animation ng ground spoilers on replay. So, yan. So, this is our ILS approach, guys, in runway 13, runway 06 in Manila, ILS approach. Tingnan natin nakapag-batter nga tayo. Good landing kanina daw, eh. Yun. Tingnan natin yung FPM natin. Okay, negative 228 FPM. Nice na yan. Yan. Wala tayong animations ng ground spoilers. Sayang. Alright, let's now take a look on another view, passenger view natin sa left wing. Yan. Ganda ng view na to. Parati kong gustong seat view to, eh, kapag lumilipad ako. Sayang nga lang walang animations yung spoilers dito kapag sa replay. Well, at least naririnig natin yung reversers, guys. Yan. So yun, NAIA Terminal 2, oh. Okay, and one last view before we end this stream, guys. The tower view. Right, there you go. Oops, napasobra. Yan. Tower view na natin, guys. So we're now live for around 1 hour and 37 minutes. Napatagal tayo, ah. So this is our tower view for our ILS approach in runway 06 here in Manila, guys. Yun. Ganda. No, nakakamiss talagang lumipad na, guys, oh. Alright, guys, welcome to Manila, guys. Mahayong pag-abot din sa Manila. We came from Mactan, Cebu International Airport with 170 passengers and 4 tons of cargo on board. Yung cruising altitude natin was 34,000 feet. Expected airtime lang natin, guys, was 58 minutes. Pero medyo yata lumampas tayo ng 58 minutes. And time right now here in Manila, it's 17 minutes past the hour of 2 in the afternoon. Magandang hapon sa inyo, guys. Sir Jigo, maraming salamat, Sir Jigo. Yan. Ito nga tinatawag nilang batter machine, yung Airbus A330. Yan. So, try nating lipad natin per request na Sir Lawrence is RPLL to RPVD. Matagal na din akong hindi nakapag-landing ng Dumaguete. Alam ko, if I'm not mistaken, parang isang direction lang talaga yung landing dyan sa Dumaguete is mula sa dagat lang kasi di ba bundok sa kabilang runway. Yan. Parang parang katulad din siya ng Puerto Princesa. Yun nga lang, medyo mas malapit talaga yung bundok doon sa kabilang side. Alright, sa western part ng runway. Alright guys, so this is our aircraft. We just arrived here at we're just arrived here in Manila Ninoy Aquino International Airport. And we will now end this stream. Thank you guys for watching. Sa mga friends ko dyan, maraming salamat. And see you maybe tonight as we try to stream our ATC controlling in Manila again. Try natin. If not, baka lilipad din tayo ulit. Baka ilipa rin natin yung Dumaguete. Pagpraktisan muna natin yung Dumaguete kasi matagal na tayong hindi nakapaglipad ng Dumaguete, Sir Lawrence. Maglagindingan ka naman. Sige, sabihan ko si Sir Gabriel Tulang, lilipad kami ng Lagindingan. Magkalapit lang Lagindingan at Dumaguete eh. Sige. Try natin, sir. Pero Lagindingan, nagla-landing kami doon eh. Medyo tricky din ang landing sa Lagindingan. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Stay safe guys. And this is your captain for the day, Doc John, bidding you farewell. Stay safe guys and have a nice afternoon. See you later guys. Bye!